Spirit spouses. A spirit spouse is a demonic spirit that marries a human spirit, and this is normally done in the dream through sexual intercourse. I must make it clear that there are spirit husbands and spirit wives. The spirit husband will marry a woman and the spirit wife will marry a man. One may receive a dream that they are getting married, but I will not hesitate to say that this is an evil covenant that has been established. That individual of course wakes up feeling great, not knowing they are married to a demon that will derail their destiny and cause setback in their lives. Matthew 13:25. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. A spirit spouse will disguise itself to be someone who you are attracted to in order to get your agreement in the dream. It will take on the form of what is called a familiar spirit or masquerading spirit, and it loves to attach itself to single ladies and men. Spirit spouses also love to take beautiful women and handsome men as their spouse. Personally, I have witnessed a lot of young Christians being delivered from the possession of this evil entity. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. John 10:10. Therefore we must be cognizant of Satan's operations and aware of his schemes. Note, whenever a spirit spouse attaches itself to an individual, they would suffer immensely. The following are some of the damages that these spirits will cause in a person's life and some signs that indicate their interference. 1. They will block their victims from getting married. 2. They will cause barrenness in women and impotency and low sperm count in men. 3. This spirit is very jealous and will chase off men who expresses interest in the woman they desire to marry. 4. These spirits hijack one's destiny and derail their lives. 5. People that have a spirit spouse will be rejected by others for no apparent reason, and undoubtedly the spirit of rejection will enter unnoticeably. 6. Most times males and females that are possessed with this wicked spirit will have terrible nightmares, and they would dream of serpents, crabs, and scorpions. 7. They will cause frustration in finances and other aspects of an individual's life. 8. They cause sicknesses. 9. They cause divorce in marriages, as a lot of ladies and gentlemen manage to get married, but most times the marriage would decay assiduously like a rotten teeth. 10. These spirit spouses are very jealous and will render the earthly husband impotent if he had married its wife. They will fight for what they believe is their right to have. 11. Spirit spouses cause confusion and unnecessary arguing in the home. 12. These spirits will cause a couple to see nothing good in each other. 13. Seeing one pregnant in the dream when they are not married physically or even pregnant are signs that they may have a spirit husband. 14. Missing one's menstrual in the dream. 15. Dreaming that you are breastfeeding or backing a baby in the dream. 16. Having a family in the dream. 17. Shopping with a man or woman in the dream. 18. Seeing a man sleeping by one side in the dream. 19. Hatred by earthly spouse. Spirit spouses have different ranks. However, to know what you are dealing with is to observe who or what you find yourself having sex with in the dream. If you find yourself having sex with your mother, your father, or with animals in the dream, then you now know this is a higher rank spirit spouse. A lot of single and beautiful women who desire to be married are today alone and confused as a result of this wicked spirit spouse. Some ladies go as far as being engaged to who they know is their Prince Charming, only to find out that they have been bamboozled by their expected husband and the wedding will be called off. These spirits bring good pleasure in dreams, but at the end a covenant will be established between the evil spirit and the human involved. Most men find it exotic and jaw-dropping to have sex with the most beautiful women who would never look at them or give them the time of day in the physical. However, at nights they would sleep with these beautiful women, but because of lack of knowledge they perish and enjoy the service of these demons that come to give them pleasure. I came in contact with a man once and he explained that he was experiencing problems in his marriage. He expressed that there was no romance, no communication, and things were spinning out of control like a tornado. I asked him if he normally have sex in the dream, and excitedly he said, "Yes, I do, and I enjoy it very well." I tried explaining what was taking place and that deliverance was needed, but he said he really enjoyed the visitation of the spirit spouse, so what I was saying was crazy, and today his physical relationship has gotten worse. In most instances, when one partner has a spirit spouse, the spirit will initiate the other partner, hence, that couple will need to be delivered. Hosea 4:6, KJV. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. It is of vital importance that I mention that the spirit can be passed down from generation to generation. For example, one will find that their grandmother is not married, their mother is not married, and now the grandchildren experience the same fate. This is called generational curses. Also, you will find that the members of such a family, be it male or female, will not have a settled home, they will end up divorcing because the spirit spouse refuses to share. I call this the foolishness of Satan, because everything that God does, Satan tries to copy it. The spirit spouse does not care of one's race, age, or size. I have witnessed people being delivered and the spirit confesses that they have been inside the person from the age of 7 and others from they were in the womb. Most times Satan uses these spirits to attach to Christians to derail their destinies, alter their blessings, and just to usher them into the balcony of disgrace. Young men who are possessed with this spirit will find that sometimes they will wake up wet from what is termed wet dreams. I have personally spoken to and studied more than 4 young men that were inflicted with the spirit wife, and they normally wake up being wet. However, after deliverance from this spirit, based on my knowledge and constant communication with these individuals, they are not experiencing the wet dreams nor having sexual intercourse in the dream. These cruel spirits normally push individuals to masturbate and indulge in pornography, and will also manage to convince them that it is their desire to do so. I cannot emphasize enough that this is wrong, and that it is all because demons are operating against such individuals. If you find yourself in a similar condition, please seek deliverance and counseling. I have also seen where the spirit husband causes one to have affection for the same sex, but the blood of Jesus Christ is efficacious enough to deliver you. Ignorantly, most Christians believe that once they accept Jesus Christ all is well, but when we accept Jesus we automatically enter into spiritual warfare, therefore we need the whole armor of God to protect us from the wiles of the enemy. If you observe any of these signs and believe you are a victim of this evil spirit, seek deliverance in Jesus Christ's mighty name.